Happy Sunday morning. Welcome, tribe, to this beautiful moment here in Spiritual Rebirth Sanctuary, where we are creating a safe space for healing. In this reading, my intention is to connect with your Akashic Records. And whatever messages come out at this time from the Soul Star chakra, which I actually had especially activated. I think now it was for a purpose. It's part of my mission. So here today, we are going to access the Akashic Records and bring in the advice and healing. So let's say what needs to be healed now and what will help you with that healing. Let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. Sunday morning, Akashic Records. Keepers of the Akashic Records, I ask you to open to us something that needs to be healed. And will benefit us in that healing. So the first thought I had was our misconceptions of romantic love. So in your Akashic Records, there have been many times when you have connected with another soul in a romantic relationship. And some of those relationships you truly were taught that love hurts and that love stings. However, what needs to be healed is that belief. So we can release the beliefs and move into a new paradigm. So the lessons from the Akashic Record are stored in our subconscious. At least that's the way I see it. And so a belief in your subconscious that no matter what you do, a romantic relationship is going to end up hurting. And that true love is going to have some pain. You know, maybe that you feel comfortable with a relationship where you're being physically harmed. And this can be a male gender or a female gender person or any other genders. You might be in a relationship now where in some ways you are being hurt. And so that's what needs to be healed. The paradigm, the reality that love always feels good. It doesn't matter whether we have romantic love or non-romantic love. True love feels wonderful. And the card that came out that's going to help us with this shift is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is learning about her emotions. So there are, past lives or past situations that need to be healed, having to do with your emotions, so that you're able to move into this new understanding of love. I have also been really drawn to the fish, Pisces. So it might have something to do with the Pisces energy. Maybe the person you're involved with now is a Pisces, or in that past life was a Pisces, or you were. I think probably you were, and you've kind of gotten this misconception that there always has to be some pain in love relationships, and that's just not true. Love feels wonderful. It's one of my favorite movies. Maybe my favorite movie, because I actually watched it like 10 times, is Wedding Singer. And I think one of his songs does talk about, love hurts, love stinks. Because he's feeling really hurt by a situation. And essentially, the person who he's really in love with judges him, based on, well, you're somebody who just isn't out with a high-powered job, and you aren't wearing fancy clothes, and so they kind of judge him based on all that. Inside, that's not really who they are, but that is what the world has put on them. So what has the world put on you in relationship to, relationships? Do you have to be with a certain kind of person in order to be okay and to be in a good romantic relationship? Do you have to be with a certain person, a certain situation? So on the other hand, you'll find that the person that you are is what you'll attract to yourself. And so reflection becomes really important. What you are reflecting. And maybe that's why water is so important, because we can kind of see our reflection in water. And so as we see that reflection, we're able to see what's inside ourselves. So one of the most powerful things of being a human and being in this human experience is being able to have relationships with other people. And it actually shows us and triggers us into understanding ourselves better and the things that we can heal and grow from. Some people come here and they're pretty new, and they're made in such a way that they just don't have karma, and they don't have all these little baggage things hanging onto them. And then I've also heard the theory that some people, these memories are implanted in them, but they aren't really their own, so that they can overcome them and move past them. And for myself, as a blueberry starseed, I purposely, pick. Most of us interact with the Sirius star system, and we come in and we interact with a family. We pick a family that is very damaged genetically, which I definitely have. Picked a family that's very damaged genetically, has some very strong addictive types of problems in it. Just a lot of things that need to be transmuted and changed. You'll end up with, most blue-ray starseeds have gone through a lot of childhood trauma. And the thing is that releasing the trauma, learning how to deal with our emotions is so important, and transmuting that into love. Working with the violet flame and transmuting these dark energies into love and light. When you're doing that work, you end up being around a lot of individuals that have a lot of those dark energies that need to be transmuted. It's kind of a catch-22. And here you are, an ultra sensitive person. All those little things hurt you so badly, but yet that's the point. It's for you to begin transmuting them into love. So right now, my favorite song is Unstoppable. And the part I like the best is she's like, I put my armor on. And I do. I put my black tourmaline on. And I put my... Sorry about the edit. My computer died. Had to get that plugged back in. So, I'm guessing that was the message of the day. The final part of the message is, I put my armor on. And so every day, this one is Tiger Eye, Hematite, and Onyx, I believe. Great protection. So each of us are drawn to different things, but the message with that is, put your armor on, protect yourself. You've had enough trauma. You have plenty of trauma to transmute. If you don't believe that, that's okay. That's just what has helped me work through things. This belief and this way of looking at life. But that's not for everyone. Each person has their own path here on this earth. And respecting that path is the most important part of the journey. Well, thank you for coming to Spiritual Rebirth Sanctuary. We are creating a safe space for you for healing. And in this endeavor, please subscribe to the channel. Make some comments if you'd like. I'd love to hear from you, what you're interested in looking at. On the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I want the 2 readings to just be on different topics that we were interested in and what we're kind of drawn to. So feel free to ask any questions as well. Hit the like button if you like this. And I'm excited about this coming week and what we have going on. The daily energies coming up for each day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's see what's going on. They come out at 5 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 7 o'clock Eastern Time, and 4 o'clock Pacific Time. So you don't have to get up and watch it at 4. But that way it's there for you to maybe listen to on the way to work or whatever works out for you. So thank you so much for being one of my loyal followers and watchers. Every single time I get a view, I'm so happy that I was able to help somebody with their lives. See you Monday.